from Iowa City West, leading Braden Holt 2-0 on a takedown. Holt was able to get a late escape to make it a 2-1 match. Did a nice job. Future had Holt in a cradle, but Braden was not taken over with that, so did a nice job of battling out of there. So it's going to be a Holt's choice in the second period. He's going to go ahead and choose down. Able to come up. He's got some wrist control and does a great job of turning and getting that 1-point escape. So it's going to tie that match up. Going 2-on-1. Going to try to use some of that length. Feature also kind of a long, lanky 126-pounder. There's the shot, but left that arm up and just not able to finish that. And so we're going to get things restarted. That was potentially dangerous, as Holt had his arm trapped behind his back, and so they got it stopped. But 4-2 match. Feature just been able to get a couple takedowns on Holt. Holt's had some nice shots, but he's back in the sit-out position. Feature a little high, and Holt trying to get a hook shot. Was able to at least get to his feet. They haven't awarded any, no points were awarded on that. So no exchange and Holt to take him back down. Came up to his feet, but not quite able to get out of the control of Speecher at that point, and so no points awarded. 1 minute to go. Speecher's has that far arm on Holt. Holt working to try to peel that off, but it's not able to quite get there. So I think there's some scoring discrepancy. The coach, I think, was the guy who said West coach, of course, wanting an escape and a takedown, which is always the case when your guy gets the takedown. But official didn't ever award that. Didn't think there was any change. So. Stand-up attempt here by Holt. Holt doing a pretty good job of, again, getting that control on that wrist, but just needs to probably get a little stronger. Just can't quite come up. Doesn't have quite the trunk strength yet. So 30 seconds to go. We're going to restart him here in the middle. Holt doing a nice job of getting some hand control, but just not able to come up all the way, get to his feet to get that escape. So posts and comes up. Now we see him break that hand, does a better job, gets to his feet and gets that 1-point escape. So it helps get that match a little closer, 4-3. Now just needs to get in some offense. There's a shot by Speaker again. Much better counter by Holt. Holt sat there too long on his with his hips down and the head down. Speecher's able to go ahead and throw him down and get a 2-point takedown. And I'm not sure if they gave any 2-point near fall, I believe, and then the 1-point escape. So Holt just staying down there too long with his head down on the mat. When he stood up, he kind of sat up on his haunches and got thrown to his back. So things that he's got to keep learning. So the match score is 8-4. It's not 6-3. So have some work to do here, and Speaker is able to get another takedown. Now he's looking to get a cradle, get some more. We're looking to get a fall, of course, but well, got to keep battling to get out of that, and that one's pretty tight. There's the fall. So wrestled a pretty tight match, and things the young wrestler just got to do is learn to close that out. On to 132 pounds. 132 pounds for independents should be Fisher Crawford, and likely will wrestle Graham Gamble, freshman. Fisher Crawford, a junior. So Independence down 28-18 here in this dual meet. There's a shot by Gambrell. Crawford does a nice job of sprawling and getting that underhook. Nice trying to stuff that head. And so both wrestlers go out of bounds, so we'll get restarted. Say that we started at 182 pounds, so see where this takes us here. There's a shot by Gambrell, kind of a long shot, trying to pull that leg in, and Gambrell just a freshman, but certainly comes with some skill set and the pedigree. Quick double leg attempt. Kind of caught Crawford a little flat-footed. So Crawford found some success in the last few days with a bit of an underhook and trip, and I think he was kind of trying to get into that position. Those wrestlers so far are content with staying in the middle. There's a half shot attempt of a high crotch. Not able to finish that. Reshot by Gambrell. Crawford goes in, tries to post that arm, not quite able to finish that shot, and Gambrell give a really nice reshot and able to get the 2-point takedown. So 20 seconds to go here in the first period. So it's going to take us to the end of the first period, 2-0, where Graham Gambrell leading Fisher Crawford. Crawford's going to go ahead and defer. Gambrell going to go ahead and come back onto his feet. And he's quickly in on another double leg. And Crawford not able to really sprawl. Gambrell is really deep in on those legs and not able to do much. He's going to go ahead and cut Crawford. Gambrell at this point feeling a little better on his feet, the young wrestler. So going to be a lot of clubbing. And so I think both wrestlers are going to get warned. I think Crawford worrying more about clubbing and probably a little less about wrestling. And works in Gambrell's favor right there as he's able to quickly get in on a double leg and take him down. Does cut Crawford once again. And they're making the match score 6-2. So better defense there. Gambrell's a little lazy on that shot, and so Crawford does a nice job with that, but really ill-advised attempt at a throw there, which he didn't have locked up, and just flopped straight to his butt. And again, things that got to learn. So not a good throw attempt, and it makes 8-3 as Gambrell goes ahead and lets him up. There's going to be a double leg attempt. Gambrell really nice double legs. You know, he just gets right behind those thighs, and this time just bulldozes right through him, and it takes Crawford to his back. Quickly gets him in a Turk position. So 32 seconds to go, and Crawford I think gives up on that one, and we give up the fall. So Independence does a pretty decent job has been of coming out and initially starting these matches, but need to stay focused and compete through the 6 minutes. On to 138 pounds. Matthew Doyle of Independence will receive a forfeit bye. So then we'll go to 145. 145 for Independence will be Brady Webb, and 145 for West is listed as Colin Levy. Yeah, that's who popped up on the screen. So is Colin Levy. So with team score 24-34, 145 pounds, it leaves 152. Nice trip and 2-point takedown by Webb. Webb gets those underhooks, and he's kind of, he really just started back into some wrestling this week, at least competitively. He'd had some injuries, and so he's starting to come around and had looked pretty good yesterday. So nice takedown and follow. So 145 will have 152 and 160, 170. So Webb, quick armbar, going to switch off into and try to scoop the head. Has Levy on his back, getting some near fall points. Going to squeeze hard, doing a nice job staying on his toes. And switches it up. Nice job on working this guy by Brady Webb, doing a really good job. He's got him pretty tight, looking tighter too. And we'll see if we can. It's got a minute to go. There's the fall. So Brady Webb doing a great job getting those underhooks coming out, getting a takedown, riding hard on Levy, gets an arm bar, able to take him over, converts that into a headlock, and gets a fall. So that helps team score. Independence now 30, and Iowa City West 34. Iowa City West is going to go ahead and forfeit at 152. So Jarrett Orr receives a forfeit bye, and on to 160 for Independence. We'll find out, see who's for Iowa City West. We're going to have Cole Horn. They're going to send him out there against Nelson Brands. Nelson Brands obviously in the ranked #1 Iowa recruit, excellent wrestler. So we're going to see. I think the concern was, regardless of who went out there, that it was going to be a challenge for Independence on this one. But Indy is up. So a quick takedown by Brands, and into Nelson Brands has got a fairly relentless style, a lot of forward pressure, and so quickly has Horn taken over, but just kind of roll through and not able to quite keep him there. So Horn doing his best to battle, and giving up some near fall points. I'm going to see if I can pull that up, and not able to pull up my team stats again, so that's all right. It's a quick 6-0 lead, Nelson Brands over Cole Horn, and Brands is going to go ahead and give it an international start here. And going to go ahead and pull him back. Horn trying to decide if he was going to go up or go forward, and Brands able to snap him back onto his back. And Horn really doing a nice job of battling, but not. It's getting pretty tight, and does give up a fall. Pretty difficult and uphill battle for Cole Horn, but able to does give up the fall. So that gives Iowa City West a lead of 40-36, but Iowa City West is going to be open at 170 pounds, and so that gives Independence the win over Iowa City West, 42-40. And so Independence at least able to start with a victory now in this initial duel. We'll go ahead and it'll be dueling at approximately 11. It'll be likely sooner than that. We've been running them a little bit faster. I'm not sure what time it is now. It's 9:45 now, so I would guess that probably by 10:30 we'll be wrestling, maybe even a little bit sooner. And that will be versus Western Dubuque. Western Dubuque right now wrestling versus Assumption. Independence has wrestled Western Dubuque already. Did lose to them in a WAMAC duel last week. However, I don't know that Independence wrestled into their best matches. So hopefully we can rally the troops and give a little better performance against Western Dubuque. And then at approximately 1 o'clock or probably sooner than that, we'll wrestle versus Assumption. And so see if I can get my team stats up, and I'm able to quite get my team stats up. So at this point, we'll thank our sponsors once again: Adams Family Furniture, Cliff Keene Athletics, Cy and Charlie's, Besh and Tarpeat Napa, Home Indeed, Iowa High School Sports Network, the Indy Mac Club, Shannon Wrestling Tournament, Signs and More, Smith D&L Insurance, and The Predicaments.